Hello, welcome back to Reflections from Terry. It's been a couple of weeks. I thought today I'd talk a little bit about posting on Facebook and your reputation in general and what you say matters. All too often I see people saying things on Facebook or repeating things on Facebook or sharing things on Facebook that other people might find offensive. Now, that's your right under the Constitution to do so. But just remember that Facebook is social media and does not catch the inflection in your voice. People can't tell whether you're being facetious. They can't tell a lot of things. Let me tell you a little story about a time when I was playing golf. Every Saturday morning, Tom and Harry and Terry, myself, would go to Ingersoll Golf Course in Rockford. Since there were three of us, we often got paired with a fourth. This particular morning, we got paired with someone that we didn't know, and that he played all right, he played with us, and I'll never forget where we were. As we stood on the sixth tee at Ingersoll, dog leg left. Nice little hole. The fellow asked a question completely out of the blue. And he said, here's his question: what do you think of the death penalty? Now, Tom and Harry were both a little quick on the draw. Harry said, fry him. Tom said, I agree with Harry. I thought for a second, and I told him that I didn't necessarily believe in the death penalty. That didn't mean that the person shouldn't be locked up, be in solitary confinement, no television. They should not have an easy life in prison. But to me, they should just be able to think about what they've done for the rest of their lives and not be free. Another reason for not wanting the death penalty, in my estimation, is too often the person is innocent and somebody else committed the crime. Police and investigations are not an exact science. Now, there are times, of course, when it is, and they catch the person right there, but too often in the past, someone innocent has been put to death. Now, I don't expect you all to agree with me. Far from it. And that's okay. That's the American way. You don't have to agree with us. Or me. As we neared our balls on that hole, his ball happened to be close to mine. We stood there waiting for the group to get off the green. All four of us. And he said, the reason I ask is because my brother is on death row. Now you can imagine how Tom and Harry felt that day. They kind of shied away, and for the next 12 holes, this man and I walked and talked a lot. We talked about my faith, why I agree or why I believe the way I do. He was truly convicted because he believed in the death penalty, but he had a brother on death row. What you say matters. Tom and Harry regretted what they said. All too often, we regret what we type on Facebook. So, I implore you to think not once, but twice, and maybe 3 times, before you hit post of how your words may affect others. Until next time, goodbye for Reflections from Terry.